I've got the keys right here to a pretty amazing car that's just been launched. Yup, it's a Hyundai and it's the 2023 Verna. Now this over here happens to be the turbo version that's available in this beautiful red color. In fact, Hyundai offers the Verna in a total of 7 very neat color options. This one's the red dual tone with the blacked out roof that you can see right there. And it is, as I mentioned, the turbo version. And I will get down to the engine details in a bit, but first let's kick off with the stuff that I like in terms of the design. Up front, as you can see, it's got a very futuristic look. I think, as a friend pointed out, it's sort of gelling with Hyundai's electric vehicle range. It looks futuristic, it looks sharp, it looks edgy. There's a lot happening over here. This beam that runs across the entire front, lights up real nice. You got your DRLs over here that again look very stunning. Down here are your headlamps and your fog lamps, and they're sort of inset and disguised with the rest of the lower grille design. But overall, very sporty, there's a hint of aggression there, and you can see that there's a nice sporty touch to the entire car. Moving along to the side, what you get on the turbo version, you get these blacked out alloys. On the standard version, there's the diamond cut, sort of the dual tone look. But the tire size we're looking at is 205/55 R16s. So nice tires for a vehicle of this class, a nice size too. The badge over here, clearly telling you that this is the DCT. It is available with a manual as well, so I should let you know that. But the DCT is quite a performer. I've had a blast gunning this around. Just to give you a hint of information over there in terms of performance, the turbo does 0 to 100 in 8.1 seconds. So this is that car. You're looking for a nice fast sedan that's going to do everything for you. The Verna is definitely something you should consider. But moving on along the sides, you can see that they've given it a beautiful chrome strip that runs across over here, adds a bit of character to the side. And of course, there's these elements that you get over here. So you see these creases, there's a whole bunch of them that run around the side, giving the Verna a very sporty sort of stance. And right here you can see how that chrome plays its bit, and the way the light is playing on the car, it gives it that low slung look. But I should tell you that the ground clearance is more than ample. It's very nice actually, and they've done a good job there too. At the rear, frankly, my opinion is I like the rear better. The whole fastback design, that sloping rear glass coming down and merging with the trunk top, and then you've got these edges that you can see. So it sort of plays out over here, different surfaces, different edges, giving it a lot of character. And I think that's something that we're really happy to see in this class. And of course, when you look at it bang on from the back, the obvious bit is the Verna badging over there. The second obvious bit is this, telling you that you are in something that's quite special to drive. But the way this lights up, it just looks stunning. It's something that you have to see at night. It's something that really stands out, and you get a lot of play with what the Verna is all about over there. Yeah, but from a design standpoint and talking about what I like the most, these are some of the standout features. But just look at it. I mean, set your eyes on this car. You're not going to be disappointed with the way it looks. It's screaming, the fact that it's new, it's brand new, it's futuristic, it looks very upmarket. It's a big, huge jump over its predecessor. We're not talking about a simple evolution here. We're talking about a revolutionary change. And that's what you get with the new Verna and the design. The good thing is that when you step inside the cabin, you're not disappointed here either. So the turbo version gets this black and red sort of combination. The regular 1.5 liter version gets a beige and black dual tone sort of setup. But in terms of equipment and all of that, there's no real big change over there. But you can see that you've got very nice plush seats. They feel great. There's a lot of firmness to them, and you've got ample support on the side as well. So again, something that really wins you over there. I'm just going to get in real quick and take you through what you get with the Verna. So let me just fire this up. You've got the start stop right here. So there you go. We're all fired up. Shut the door. And you can see that what you get up front is actually a dual screen setup. So this is your infotainment bit, and this is your driver display bit. And over here, basic information about your, drive modes and whatnot, your speedometer, your odometer. You can switch screens. You've got a compass and tire pressure. Then, of course, you've got your features from ADAS that pop up over here. So this is your lane departure, lane keep assist sort of warning that is lit up right now. And yeah, basic mileage figures. 11.2 is not bad at all. I've actually been gunning this around a lot, and I've actually not driven it an extremely long distance just yet. But 11.2, and I'm quite sure that the other journalists who've had the car right before me were gunning it around as well. So very fuel efficient. In fact, the turbo is more efficient than the other, the lower powered 115 PS version. So other key features include your automatic start stop over there. You've got traction control. You've got your buttons on the door, nice to play with, easy to reach for your window functions as well as adjusting your ORVMs. So that's done easy. Steering mounted controls, pretty standard stuff going on over here. Also, now another standard feature that you get in most Hyundais is these three buttons, including your blue link. But what Hyundai has done is a pretty neat touch over here. So this is your console for your AC and controlling that. So you got your heating and cooling, you got your fan speed over here, and then you got this button right up here. The minute you press this entire console switches to control your infotainment system. So now you've got volume over here, you've got your tuning and file setup here. You can select media, tracks, all those buttons pop up over here. So very neat. Just switch it around and you can, it's easy to use, very functional, and looks great. So on the media front, the screen is standard Hyundai stuff, very nice. I think it's a 10.25 screen. And what you do get is a ton of features that you can access. You can pair your phone with it. You can do all of that jing bang with it. There's a lot happening on board, nothing to disappoint you. Wireless charging is standard. And then over here, you've got your front seat controls for your heating and cooling. So the front passengers are extremely comfortable. They've got this feature going on for them. So great stuff. And Hyundai's also done a lot in terms of ambient lighting and the way they've positioned everything. So over here you can see, it's lit up. You've got a total of 64 colors to choose from. And then, because this is a ferocious machine, these strips also light up as well. So they're kind of like as if Wolverine decided to give a little touch to the Verna's design. I think keeping it young and fresh is definitely something that appeals to a lot. Again, you can see, airbags. That's again a standout feature because Hyundai is giving 6 airbags as standard on the Verna, which is a brilliant step forward. And speaking of safety, you've got over 65 safety features on board, 30 standard plus ADAS features. So you're talking about a vehicle that's built safe. It's got a lot going for it, and There's no complaints on that front, if you ask me. And the ADAS works really well. I'm not going to demonstrate a lot of those features for you because, frankly, they're there for you when you want to deal with, a lot of your emergency situations. Let's put it that way. But yeah, it works really well. So you got lane keep assist, lane departure warning, collision mitigation. When you're backing out of a parking spot, it will help you out over there too. So you got sensors all around, front and rear radars that help you out, and they ensure that you are safe, your vehicle is safe, and the people around you are safe. So a great touch, and yeah, so that's up front, looking really great. Very nice, very spacious vehicle. You also get a nice sunroof. It's not a panoramic full glass roof like what Hyundai likes to stick in their SUVs, but this is very neat and at par with what you get in sedans of this class. So that's again a good welcome touch over there. So you got the Bose, and this is basically an 8-speaker system. You've got a woofer in the back. Sounds great. The sound quality is brilliant, and there's really nothing to complain about over there. And the rear. Now, I know in the video it's hard to tell, but in just about every dimension, Hyundai has improved the Verna in terms of size over its predecessor. So you got a larger wheelbase, you've got an overall longer vehicle, wider, all of that. So with the wheelbase and all of everything done, you can see that it's freed up a lot of space inside. So we're talking about best-in-class leg space in the rear seat. I've left the front seat adjusted to where I would be driving it. I'm 6'2". I don't think a lot of people sort of match that height when it comes to journalists here in India. But jokes apart, there are a couple of guys taller than me. And you can see that if I was sitting behind me, I've got pretty good, I mean, there's still space here. I'm not touching. Decent under thigh support and pretty decent headroom as well. So what Hyundai has done is they've actually contoured the roof a bit to give you this space. So over here you can see the shadow sort of pointing out the contour over here. And that gives you space. But the seats again are absolutely fantastic. Feels great to be back here. You've got your AC vents, you've got power outlets, really nothing to complain about. Like I said, best in class leg space. No complaints over there. You also get a massive boot. Okay, so this is a huge boot, nice big trunk. Pack in all your luggage, go on a nice family holiday. This is the vehicle that's going to take you around and you can enjoy nice long drives with it. And absolutely fantastic. So with that, that's your quick run through on features, on what the Verna sort of packs, a little bit on safety. I think the only thing that I've not told you about is the engine options. So I know I've mentioned the 1.5 liter turbo and that this is that version. So under the hood, it's we're talking about a turbo 1.5 liter engine that delivers 160 PS of power. I'm just going to pop the hood over here for you and give you a glimpse of the engine. So this thing makes 160 PS of power. Turbo written right there. You can see that. Yeah, nice big thud too. So 160 PS, 253 Newton meters of torque, 0 to 108.1 seconds. You get the DCT as an option. You've got a manual as well, and it is a pretty fast vehicle for you to take around and really enjoy. The other version is the standard 1.5 liter that Hyundai likes to use in a lot of their vehicles. That one delivers 115 PS of power and is actually quite decent. I drove that with the CVT, and in my opinion, a brilliant city car, something that's not very, very fast. I mean, this thing is extremely fast, but that thing is quick. It's got the pace. You've got all of that happening for you. But you know, this sort of wins you over with the way it just moves. And the dynamics are brilliant. The few corners that we got to take over here, again, let you experience the fact that it holds its line quite well. I would love to take this up to a mountain ghat. I live in Kodaikanal, and for me, that 48-kilometer ghat is like the ultimate test of any machine. So I do hope one day I will get my hands on this and gun it up that mountain and tell you about that too. It is something quite phenomenal. Mileage-wise, the standard 1.5 delivers about 19 kilometers to the liter. The turbo delivers 20 plus kilometers to the liter. So it's actually more efficient than the regular version, and it's also more powerful and it's faster. And yeah, lots of stuff going on for it. You really cannot complain about the Verna. It's very hard to find fault with it. I'm not being biased. I'm letting you know that from a first opinion standpoint, there is really very little that you would actually go back home and say, you know what, I didn't like this, or this really stood out as something that I would have changed. I could not find those. You know, as a journalist, that's what we're out there looking for. We're looking for, elements that might bother us, things that might hamper us when we're driving. But I think it's a very well thought through vehicle. I think Hyundai has done a fantastic job with the new Verna. It is definitely something that they're very confident about because they're looking at it being selling more than twice what the predecessor was doing. And they're also looking at it sort of revamping the segment and sort of giving it a nice big jump. They already have 9,000 bookings at the time of me making this video. So, you know, that's also a testament that, you know, they've read the market, right? They've got a lot of customer feedback for this. Their customer clinics have told them that they've got it spot on. And from a pricing standpoint, you know, you're talking about going from what, about 10.9 lakhs all the way up to 17.5, 18 lakhs. So again, that is just exceptional value. When you look at what you're getting over here in the top end turbo model, and that's going to be at about 17.5, 18 lakhs ex-showroom. There's really nothing out there that compares to this. In fact, this can take on a couple of higher end sedans that sit in maybe the 40 plus lakh bracket. Of course, there's a lot on it to pamper you. There's a lot going on with the Verna that wins you over. And it is something that Hyundai is really betting big on. Just to sum it up, you've got fantastic design, great performance, a ton of features, exceptional safety features, all of that going on for you. And it is a really striking looking machine. So I'm going to leave you with this parting shot. And I hope you like this video, this walk around of the Verna. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. We do our bit to sort of connect you with what we love. I love cars. I love talking about them. I love showing them to you. And I love hearing back from you as well. So do drop me a comment. I do reply to each and every single comment that comes in. So if you have any questions, you've got any queries, you need some additional input about the Verna, I'd be more than happy to answer that for you. And do keep track of what we're doing. So hit that subscribe button. It helps you get a notification on what's coming up next. And there is obviously a lot happening in the auto segment. So every week there's another car, another bike, another launch, another drive. And right now with the Verna, I'm going to end it here. Thank you for watching this video. And I do look forward to hearing back from each and every one of you.